A very good morning, everybody, and we're starting it off right, 2-minute Zorua hour with the Black Sheep coffee, and it's good to see all the white Kyurem back there. Fnatic support messaging me, yes, hopefully I get my raid pass back. We had a few glitches last night on the raids. Join me pretty much straight away after ending day one. We've imported day one's footage and we're remote raiding. First up with JT Valor. So let's see if we get anything before Sunday even kicks into gear. But as always, smash that like button and do subscribe if you are new as well. And well, I better get editing because you guys have a video to watch yesterday. Checkity check on Kyurem. Not even on the board, but maybe JT Valor could deliver us a shiny Kyurem. No, I'm afraid not. And that is 1998, which is horrendous. My video from yesterday is now exporting. So, we've got Chaz who's come down all the way from Nantwich. It's lovely to see you, my man. We are lucky friends. He's reminded me about 7 times this night.
Yeah, actually.
And every time it's like, we're in a raid, you're in a raid, I'm in a raid, I'm editing. We're finally gonna do a lucky trade, and he's one of the few people who's actually got a catch card shiny Kyurem. Both white background shinies. Very best of luck, mate.
You too.
Because this would be quite the sensational trade. Apparently one of them can't be traded.
I'm not being held responsible for IVs. You're going for it. Go on, you press.
Oh, I'm pressing, am I?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, I have the obligation.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, 2042. Either way,
Come on.
slightly ahead.
Go.
Good luck. Wow. Wow.
Oh.
It's as bad as the one I got from Pokedex, and that's gone down a long way as well. 2008, Chaz's side, could be worse. And I'll show you mine, which is worse. 12, 12, 14. So I might just fuse it and keep it for the hell of it. But thank you very much, mate. We tried.
We did. That's what you can do.
And we have Chaz's better half, Alex. We went lucky friends very quickly. Best friends and then lucky friends inside of like, I don't know, is it like 3 days?
3-4 days.
No background shiny, but we're gonna swap a shiny Kyurem and see what happens. 1978, this can only go up, dude.
1981.
Okay, so both just as bad. Maybe this is the way to go. See what happens. Good luck. Okay, mine's slightly further ahead. 2027, 2031, 96er, 14, 15, 14 on that side. Nice one. Is the 96, but 13 attacks. Fine, it cuts the mustard with some fusion stuff, so thank you very much, man. We're gonna try and get some more winter dealing for hour number 1, and then it's gonna be a raid session for pretty much the rest of the day. But having the research task refreshed, I do need to finish catching my stack. And thank you everybody who's shown the support and the love on video number 1. If we can't get a background Zorua, then at least give us a Zorua shiny. No shiny Zorua, what a surprise, but it's time to get some more eggs and research dust and hopefully find some more Enigma quests. It'll be something, but our research breakthrough, much like the LA video, is probably going to be shockingly bad. I lost track of where we began raiding last night and where we didn't, but we did pick up a couple of 96s. The trades that went nicely, the 96 from Alex, you will have seen already. We fused it to a black form shiny, then a couple of shinies here and there, and a few backgrounds. We're still chasing some better ones, and maybe some hundo luck for Kyurem. But it's going to be a breakfast and coffee start to the day. Get me 2 power-up tasks, let's see. Pikachu not shiny. Would like 100% of those, but I've kept everything from yesterday, so we're going to do a trade session after tour has finished. Oh, shiny Deerling winter form, let's go. First quest check. Smash in. There's actually a spare. Did you need one?
Yes, please.
It's going to my left, and they're all jumping in the black Kyurem, so I will be following suit very quickly. Quick shout out, Chaz, who is my coffee holder for this moment in time. Because we have 2 10Ks, go for the 10s. Miraculous is actually a lovely shiny we need to get another one of, just for the sake of having 3 of each. And we do have an Enigma stop. It's a Zorua. Oh, the one by Black Sheep Coffee was a Zorua Enigma stop. No, why am I golden razzing it? Sorry, people, I am an idiot. It's a background Zorua. Nice to have it again. Shame it wasn't blue. 2-star. That's right. How did you do on the Enigma backgrounds? Did you get any good ones? The random search game. Power up. Okay, fine. Give me some Deerling checks. Le Deerling is what we would like. I do like getting the low-level CP Vanillites and Kragonals because it works nicely for the research. So, 1 check for a Deerling that's not shiny, 2 Enigma quests, Darmanitan, not shiny, unlike my other halves, but 1307. It is cool that you can get the Darmanitan as a shiny with the background. I've heard the other one might be Timpole. Had too many Timpole, thank you very much. Background Darmanitan is very nice indeed. And 89% ice, but bam, Timpole, not shiny. And 354, isn't that the highest we've seen? At this point, I'm just gonna trade the backgrounds. It is annoying because the backgrounds count as a special trade, even if they're not shiny or whatever. So it's just yet another thing to work your way through. 91, I don't mind dropping the Stardust, if necessary. And transfer 10, we're not doing any more fish tasks. Once it gets too high level, it's gonna go to the bin. Check, shiny, not the Deerling. I am low on the old Ultra Balls, actually. Been running them yesterday. Pikachu, not the Hundo or shiny. Third one, Deerling. Oh no, it's Oshawott. We would have gone for the Tepig on our research, but then I clicked on Oshawott while trying to claim a stop. We got a shiny of it. Eventually they might allow us to evolve it up to Hisuian Samros. Is it gonna be good? No, 1 star and 2 eggs. Larvesta, that would be a very cool one to hatch shiny for the day. And a Carablast. Too many Carablast. Since we're on camera, we've had luck with 1 starter. Let's claim this Tepig. It's not shiny, but it will have a background. Oh, nice. This should get a mega in the future. Shiny Audino off of Daily Adventure Incense, just as we're coming to finish our route. Coincides nicely because it's now spring. Haven't had a shiny Audino in a long time, but boosted dust. Please stay in the ball, for God's sake, you're 69 CP. Since we're going to be raiding now for the rest of the day, we're going to put on our Go++. And anybody who doesn't know, White Kyurem comes with a very, very handy adventure effect. That's a dead shiny, but it's okay. Is there anything waiting for us? Maybe it's the Snivy.
Yeah, that's a Snivy.
Nundo Snivy? I checked the pans here like an idiot. Snivy, not shiny. This is a Nundo. Somebody said it was a Nundo Oshawott, now it's become a Nundo Snivy. Iceburn is the adventure effect on White Kyurem. And what Iceburn does is it actually surrounds the Pokemon apparently with an icy God knows what. It makes them easier to catch, and that applies for auto catchers / connected devices as well. So whacking on a Go++ on hopefully maybe Great Balls, we should have a better chance of catching stuff with that adventure effect down, because right now we don't need anything from this biome at all. Get me my route finished, complete the route, get me the buddy heart. There we go, Enigma stop, and the game crashed. What I actually wanted to do was demonstrate me activating Iceburn, but the game was like, oh, hell nah. So Kiwi Steve, are you going to activate the Adventure Incense for us? So only 60k dust, which is nice. 2 hours. Let's activate it, and we'll see how that goes. So now if we go to Go++, the connected devices, I'll be very interested to see what we pick up with that. Why did I put 100%? Oh, I think I just picked up a shiny Timber from the first catch. Gonna head over to some more White Kyurem raids before it hits 12 o'clock, but 110km egg is gonna be a sigil if not a shiny. A couple of shinies off of the Go++. Nothing crazy, but we've also lost a couple of shinies I've checked. Yes, mate.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go for that crap one that you got recently, but this will now be a catch card fusion. Yes. Oh my god. Ah, bellissimo. And there's a fusion Dex.
Oh,
Dex Hundo,
look
beautiful.
at that. Dunk.
Oh, with the black.
Oh,
white
wow, that's
fusion
nice.
background. We have come down this road because somebody has shouted out 100% Deerling that somebody has just got a shundo of. It's this green one. Not shiny, unfortunately, but 153, I think, is our very first summer Deerling hundo. And since it's got yellow on it, let's go for an Ultra Ball. Boom. Congratulations, Jade. 4-star. Goodness. But is there anything in this cluster? Because the Go++ has been doing a very bad job of picking up anything. Let's see. Sandile. Quest. Still not shiny. It's refusing that one. We're now into the Autumn Masquerade for the first time, which is where I need the Gothita or the V. Francesco got his 8th today. This will be a Deerling, 2 Enigma quests as you saw. One of them is a Woobat that's not shiny and 414 is dead. And this second one is gonna be, oh my god, it's a Pidove. Quite a while later, we have ourselves another Winter Deerling from Field Research. Unfortunately, still pretty dead on the old number scale of things, but I'll take it nonetheless. Let me know how your Deerling luck went. Imagine they came with backgrounds. Since we're here, there's a couple of things I'd like to do. Namely, these 2 Enigma quests. One's a Woobat again that's not shiny and really bad. We did have a Sigilyph not too long ago, namely the problem, and that's a Timber. I don't think it's overly good either, unfortunately, but we are literally just doing field research for this hour. A few people are going after the Clink. Oh, good timing. 3 10s. For a Sigilyph, a Wachagana B, a Maractus, and that final one, the Sigilyph again. Don't think there's any hundos in there either. Oh well, power up and power up and power up. Now there's one other thing I wanted to do under the blazing sunshine is find one of my lucky trinkets. We're forcing the lucky trade. This is what the animation looks like. A lot of you might have utilized your lucky trinket already, but you tap it, boom! It's not mastering me with matching outfits. Happy celebration, both of us. We're now lucky friends. Hallelujah. And we both have background shiny Kyurems to swap, so that's why we did that. Found 3 more Enigma quests, and that one's gonna be, oh, Sigilyph. 1077. I'll double check, because I think my stack might be a little bit too big now. Unknown? No joy on those still. 2 more. This one, Purloin. Wonderful. And then this one is another Purloin. Oh my god. I've literally just been going to my low CP shiny ice types and powering them up. Check. Deerling, not shiny. That one should be a Pikachu. No shiny Pikachus today. And check. It's a non-shiny Deerling. Chaz is being the sunblock for us right now. So while we wait for the raids to refresh, my microphone is on, that's a good thing. Okay, it's time. We're going to swap background Kyurems and see if either of us can get anything good.
I'd like a shanta, please, thank you.
1976, all the way from Kiwi Steve. Something tells me you might bring some good fortune.
I think my one's from...
Yours is the same place.
Well.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to find the one that isn't from there. There we go, from London.
That's great.
That's a bit better. 18,400 kilometers on the distance. Both black background Kyurems. Good luck. 2042. I can't choose to put my phone out because my Go++ is trying to do things. We only have 1 background shiny after this remaining. Oh, it's not bad.
Nice.
1920.
That's nice.
96er.
Oh,
I will very much take that. And
you look
yours
at
is
that?
exact identical stats.
That's funny.
Well, I think we both came out of that pretty solidly.
Well, thank you very
We
much.
confuse it
Yay!
with Zekrom. That's a black Kyurem right there if you want the multi-different backgrounds.
You didn't give me the attack.
You can Elite TM it on.
Can you give me an...
Elite TM.
TM, please. Oh, thank you, Charles. That's nice.
Tries to lighten, you know.
Yes. Here we are, folks, 2 minutes past 5, and that final Zorua 2 minutes gave us basically nothing. Final hour means the final chase for Gothita, although at this point I'm very much saying it's a lost cause. I'd rather just chase the Kyurem, power up a Drifloon, take off 2 different sides of biome quests. Not shiny Pikachu. I can actually finish my route. It's been like 4 hours. And the final one of the batch, not a shiny Autumn Deerling, but we don't actually need any of those anymore. As you saw, we did actually hatch that shiny Maractus, and a little while ago we got a shiny Deerling from a quest, which was just about as bad as you can get, but it adds another summer Deerling to the mix. That's a black background Kyurem we obviously got from Marta. Let's fuse it and use some energy. Mixture of the backgrounds, and do that fusion, because we still need to raid a bit more. I'm gonna burn all the Pokecoins I have. Here we go, another fusion, and that makes it 8 fusions of each white and black form. Boom, that looks epic. Before we go any further and look to finish up Go Talk Global Day 2, I of course like to say a massive thanks to every single person over on the Patreon squad who helped to continue this kind of thing being a possibility. With your extra support, it really does mean that we can go that much further with just regular event coverage, but also these big events and in-person events. So really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so very much indeed. Oh, finally, we have a shiny Pikachu for today. 305. Should we name it Pitbull? I don't know. It's off of Incense, of course, and that is a perfect plug. Go and drop a download to the Incensed podcast because the live show from LA Unova Tour 2025 has released today. It's episode 212. Any podcast platform that you like to listen to stuff on, or even over on the YouTube channel, it's there and available for you to download. And there is 212 episodes of good content to listen to. We haven't missed a week in over 4 years. Well, that's nice. That's finally another bloody shiny because it's been a very flat afternoon, I have to say. This is obviously very reminiscent of when there was no remote raid cap, but you very quickly realise how many raids you do and get absolute rubbish constantly. Possibly the final in-person Fusion Kyurem raid that we're going to be able to do. There's only 8 minutes left to go and we have a Zekrom next door. So let's shiny check it. Let me know your raid luck. How have you been doing? Because I know not everybody is going raid crazy, but hopefully you're able to get enough done over the weekend that you could get the 1000 Fusion energy. Come on. Nope, not even in that awesome line. It's 2020, which thankfully we're not in the pandemic anymore. But the age-old rule of this Pokemon, if you found 2020, you would have to run away from the Pokemon and sanitize your hands. And nice, a second ball catch. That makes a change from some of the terrible 1970-odd things that have run away. No catch card for the 2020. And it's 91%er, but we are at 8,300 volt energy and 7,500 blaze energy, that's what it is. Boom, and just before we decide to total up, there are a couple of lucky trades still to do. Not necessarily for me, but that's fine. We've got one lucky trade with Francesco. We were lucky friends before LA and kept saying, let's get catch cards, let's get catch cards. Couldn't get catch cards. Just now. So, I believe this is my final catch card shiny, if I can find it. Here we go. 1976 from Kiwi Steve. Very best of luck, dude. 2042. That's his Shundo Glade spot that he's in from the raid day. So let's see. Perhaps. Ooh. Wow. 1991. The floor of lucky trade.
2002.
It literally could not go any worse. Are you guys with me? I don't think 12, 12, 12 should be the floor for a lucky trade. Considering how often you go lucky friends, it is rather infrequent. The floor should be 13, 13, 13 as a minimum. And now we have truly come to the end of Unova Tour, not just LA, but also the global, and sat here looking at the Unovan shiny decks. We still have a few holes here and there. The first one that crops up is Woobat, which annoyingly requires you to walk a kilometer with the damn Pokemon as your buddy. We didn't get this ourselves. Big congrats to anybody who did. We saw a few shiny Enigma backgrounds, and I have to give 2 shout outs. Firstly to the Wolverine over in New York Go Fest last year, who traded us a level 50 maxed shiny, but also a special thanks of course to Sandra, who traded us her shiny Enigma background yesterday, which was absolutely insane generosity. But I think since this one is shiny, lucky, level 50'd, let's evolve this one up and actually complete a shiny family that I wouldn't be able to do were it not for trades. And there was quite a good vibe of that going around. People swapping shinies they had either spares of for ones that they didn't have. And that's kind of something that's really, really nice with these big events, the tours, the Go Fest, and hopefully the Go Wild in the future. But don't forget we have this hideous monstrosity of a glitch at the moment where the first stage of the Pokemon is sandwiched underneath the one, so we can now see it in full without the Sandile squash between its legs. But let's evolve it all the way up to, it's Crocodile or whatever it's called. I really like this Pokemon, and it's only going to be available from those 12 kilometer eggs in future. But there you go, that is a sick shiny actually. Amazing to add that into the shiny decks. With yeah. That is a sight to behold, but there we go. Shiny, lucky, and to be honest, folks, Sandile fits perfectly for getting a com day. Hopefully this year, if not early next year. Scraggy is one that we somehow haven't evolved, even though we actually have an Ultra League PvP one that we got in New Jersey when it was first released in 2023. So let's evolve that up to Scrafty. Anyway, Scrafty, as you can see, is a much better shiny than Scraggy. Shall I just stop doing the shiny evolutions? Because at this point they're all very broken. String of other ones to evolve, Zorua and Ducklet. I don't know why we haven't evolved, and even the Frillish we could do. But there is one shiny in this whole dex that we have not seen head nor tail of, Mindfu. That thing is still a chase. Now quickly, Kyurem wise, let me know how you guys did and are doing on the fusions. We have maxed out again on the energy. We're at 10,000 volt energy at 9,100 blaze energy, so we have to do some fusions. But the fact we have so many fusions already is kind of insane. How OP these Pokemon are depends on which one you're going to put up to level 50. That's the question, probably some of the luckies. But we do have a smattering of 98s and 96s, and since we need to burn the volt energy, let's fuse another Black Kyurem. Really bad Zekrom from today. It's a useful excuse to get rid of them. So, couple of fusions here. Let me know how you did over the weekend overall. I obviously gave a few opinions about this global event in the last video, but the first major point is the shiny rate for this seemed like the worst one in the last 5 years of doing these tour events. I really do think they should increase it, or at least have some kind of, like Johto Tour, a paid ticket thing where you could get more with it. That should have been included in the Tour Pass, I would say. Tour Pass should have not only given you that whole ranking system, and rank 101 to 500 shouldn't have just been Stardust, but it should have given people a better shiny odds, because people are walking away from this. I've seen comments popping up constantly from the first day's video of how bad the shiny luck was, and you think, that's not really what Tour was meant to be. It was meant to be a big celebration of the region, the whole generation getting released and finished off. And since really Hoenn Tour, where it became a free event, it hasn't been that. And maybe they're doing that to kind of make the live events seem a bit more appealing, but not everybody has the luxury of being able to travel to those live events. It doesn't mean that the global event should be any less awesome. It just means that those who go to LA get a vastly different experience. Global should still be a good time for everybody. Not the case if you think, shiny rate's so bad, I'm just going to turn it into a raid day, which is what a lot of people decided to do. We came away from today with actually a lot fewer shinies of any of the other play days, really, but since we were Go Plus+ing so much, and I actually had my Go Plus set up incorrectly, so I wasn't actually using the Great Balls, which was very stupid of me. Ignore all the Kyurems and things like that at the top. The wild spawns is what we're looking at. So we had 2 Deerling, a Basculin, 2 Timber that were the Go Plus shinies, an Ordino, an Oshawott, and then, well, that was a Deerling and a Pikachu off Incense. So given that, not the best, but definitely very happy with the Maractus hatch, which was awesome. Let me know how your regional egg hatch luck was, because it seems some people had insane luck, some people didn't get anything over not only LA, but also these global events as well, which is, I hope you're able to trade for them. But don't worry, they'll go back to their regions and very likely will feature in a GoFest in the future as well. But I will say, if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below and stick with me for more Pokemon Go content, because we still have the Masterwork Meloetta research to crack on with. We have Cub Fu joining, we have Might Mastery as a new season. There's so much coming in March, April and May. It's very, very exciting. And if you enjoyed the video, click on one of these other ones from maybe the LA event or some other video from the channel. There's so much here for you to continue enjoying, and I hope that you continue to do so. Stick with me, and I will see you all in the next one. Do take care.